it's me, Renee. I'm back. And as you can see, this is my July TBR. Now, you might think, didn't you do Tar last month? The Amazing Readathon? Yes, I did. Did you read a lot for it? Yes, I did. Did I plan to not do readathons in July? Yes, I did plan to do that. But then again, I suppose you might be new to my channel because I got some new followers since Star. So, hey, my name is Renee Emma, and I am a readathon addict. Well, a book addict as well. But yeah, so I couldn't help myself really. It was just so fun. Readathons going on, and I suppose there's always a readathon going on. But yeah. And also, these readathons, like all of them, just has 5 prompts. One of them, you just have to read one book, then you're done. So I'm not sure I'm do a lot of one readathon. And then, yeah. So 2 of them I have plans for, and one of them I'm just gonna mood read, basically. And also, I have some library books that I have not finished that I got for the face-off for the Amazing Readathon. So, yeah. So yeah, first maybe wondering what readathons are you doing? Well, I'm doing Fuckathon, which is hosted by Chronicles of Noria or Noria over at Chronicles Noria. She does it more or less every year. I've done it before. I'm not quite sure if she does every year. There's at least a lot of years. And so it depends. Depends on what the prompts are. Like one year, I think the first year I did, we had like fuck racism, fuck homophobia, fuck because like fuck on you, like the prompt is always fuck this, fuck that, and then you're supposed to read a book that kind of emphasizes that. It could be non-fiction, it could be fiction, it could also be non-fiction. So like if the prompt is fuck homophobia, it could be a book about male romance. I'm just gonna find the book for there. Yeah. Today's this year's prompts are fuck Zionism because of Israel, and then fuck the police because general, and then we have fuck billionaires because I mean, that says itself. I mean, Bezos, is he a cool guy? No. Musk? No. And then we have fuck political apathy. Now I'm sorry to kind of do what's the word again? I'm gonna be inspired by Fuckathon, so I'm gonna do some books that don't quite relate to any of the prompts, and I'm just gonna call them fuck procrastination. It's like a way to like fuck me. I'm gonna read these books. And there's also a readathon. There's also a group book for Fuckathon, which is Freedom is a Constant Struggle by Angela E. Davis. I got it on audio. So yeah, it's a collection about Ferguson, Palestine, and yeah, different freedom fights. So yeah, looking forward to that. And then so yeah, I'm gonna link Noria and tag Noria in this video. And then after that, I'm also doing Australian readathon, which is basically it's hosted by a book friend Mel, and it's hosted by I'm blanking out on names. I am so silly. I'm just gonna double check the names of people. People have names. Give me a little moment. No, Novelty Corner. And I believe that's tree. Okay, I'm just gonna double check who's the people doing it. There's Mel from a book friend Mel. There's Merb from Bin Chicken Bunch. And Run from the Reading Run. I'm gonna link them all down below, of course. And for Australia Readathon, sorry, I keep saying Australia Readathon. It's called Australian Readathon, and that one it's just kind of basically read one book by Australian author and you're finished it. There's no prompts, so it's completely completely up to you what you read. If you read non-fiction, fiction, romance, historical, completely up to you. Now, this, again, you might be new here, or I don't really think I talked about this one that much. This readathon I decided to join of nostalgia reasons, because, to be quite honest, I've lived in Australia. Yes, it doesn't sound like it from my accent, but I have. In 2001, I lived in Australia. I lived outside Sydney in a suburb. I cannot, sorry, for life remember the name of suburb. It was a suburb. I mean, Sydney's a big city. They have lots of suburbs. But yeah, so I lived there for 1 year. You might ask yourself, why? My parents are academics and they love to travel. So they would sometimes do like sabbatical years where they did collaborations with different universities around the world. So I lived in US, I lived in Australia, I also lived in Chile. So yeah, the beginning of 2001, I was in Sydney. I was there during the Olympics, and yeah. So that was a memory of life, though, I mean, it's now been like 24 years, so honestly, my memories of Sydney and the year has kind of become more and more blurry. I suppose what I remember take from it now is like my great English. I mean, I've always been good at English because of that. And also my first time in my life, I remember, my first being locked inside a bathroom experience, which, yeah, I have a tendency to being locked inside of bathrooms. But not only that, so it's not like go to bathrooms and people lock me inside, like they lock the door. No, I lock the door myself because that's what you do in bathrooms. And then I managed not to open the door again because difficult locks. So yeah, when I was in Australia, we went to a friend's house for New Year's, and it was this big house. Everybody had a pool, everything, lots of people there. And of course, I had to go to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom, I locked the door, as you do, finished my thing, and then door open, could not open the door again. I was stuck inside a bathroom for like half an hour, I believe. So yeah, I mean, luckily it was a big bathroom, so I suppose, I mean, it's worse when you're in smaller bathrooms because that has also happened to me. Last year, I was locked into a bathroom that was kind of quite small for like 40 minutes, and that was a bit creepy, a bit scary in a way, really. But yeah, so there's looking at a bathroom experience in Australia. Oh, that was, well, yeah, it was in Australia. That was in Adelaide, but yeah, traveled around that year, of course. And then later the same year, we went to Mid-Sunday Island, and me and my mom, we had to go and find a loo because, I mean, even though it's a beach, they have like a kind of beach house. They have a bathroom house. So I went there, did my thing. Then after I went outside, and I was just thinking maybe I was just doing thinking maybe I was just doing like washing my hands, and I ended up um, seeing two snakes in the bathroom on the floor. No, sorry, one was about the door and one was on the floor. So my mom looked at me like, "Oh, see snakes," and I'm like, "Oh, snakes," but like I was finished with the bathroom, and also they weren't that big, so now it's kind of like an anecdote to say, but it's not like I can't really remember being scared. I just kind of thought, oh, there's snakes there, and then we left. But it's a fun anecdote to have, really. So that's and then I also remember I had a Norwegian friend that I met in Australia because yeah, you know, Australia outside of the world, you have Norwegians out there as well that I spent some time with. We love the same movies, and she had a little brother that we annoyed a bit sometimes. And yeah, I remember her. I I went to this Catholic school, which actually my sisters did as well. That they went to a different school, and then in the beginning of the school year, uh, I said the wrong thing because like in the beginning of the school day you have to like stand out in the courtyard and say like good morning teachers, may God bless you. Good morning parents and may God bless you. And then after half a year I discovered that I had been saying and may God bless as in you instead of bless. So that was kind of funny. So yeah, that's I also got bullied in Australia. I've been bullied every time I've been outside the country. Well, I've been bullied inside Norway as well, so it's not like there are only bullies outside of Norway. But yeah, but also yeah, it was also a nice time like to discover Australia and be around there. And yeah, I don't remember a lot of stuff, but I remember some stuff and I just have a general like idea of it being a nice time. Nice year all in all, really. I haven't actually been back, which I kind of do want to do. And yeah, you might ask yourself, what, you don't have actually Australian accent? Well, no, I lived there when I was 8. Why would I keep the accent from when I was 8? I mean, that's gonna be a tough dealio. I suppose could happen, but no, I never got the accent. Um, yeah, yep, that's it. Oh yeah, yeah. It's also kind of fun, a little tidbit, which I don't know what this tells you really, if it tells you about my family or just Norway in general. But like, so I have 3 sisters. Sorry, sorry, 3 sisters. All of them have significant others. Uh, one of them went to Australia as an exchange student in high school, and 2 of them went there for university. So all of my family and their in-laws have been, well, in-laws and their significant others have been to Australia and like lived there in some point or another in life. I suppose I'm the only one who's single, so I'm like thinking, okay, if I'm gonna marry someone or like find a partner, it has to be someone who's lived in Australia because no can do. No, that's yeah, kind of funny. I feel like it's also kind of not that weird because quite a lot of Norwegians go to Australia. Like a lot of them go to Australia either like taking a uh, taking a university year there, or might do a semester in Australia. Or they might do go there for high school, or just kind of travel there. So I feel like, and also like a lot of Norwegians travel. So I feel like if you traveled, you're most likely gone to Australia or planning to go to Australia. So yeah, but yeah. Now let's go to the Australian books I plan to read. Yeah, I don't plan to read a lot, but I haven't like completely checked out all my TBR books. So maybe because like the idea is to read Australian authors, don't really think it has to like be set in Australia, but cool it if it is. So I might after a while like as always I might check it out like if any of the books I have are Australian authors I just didn't know, I might do them. Do you plan to read? Give me a little moment. I plan first to read Everyone on this Train is a Suspect by Benjamin Stevenson. I found this at a library. It's supposed to be returning today, but like my library is down the hall. I'm just down the hall. It's just the same street as where I live, so I'm gonna return it tomorrow or something because I read quickly. So I'm gonna read this soon. This is actually also written by a Australian comedian. So yeah, seems to be also a funny mystery. So looking forward to that. And then I'm thinking I might do a reread of Old Magic by Marianne Crowley. I'm thinking I also might do a reread of Agatha Nick's book. I have 2 of his. I haven't like decided. I think I might do that. And then I also feel like A Power Unbound by Freya Marsk. I'm gonna do it on audio. I've done the first 2 books, so I think I might do the last book. And then we have Take a Bow by Tobias Madden, which is a YA gay story from Australia. And then we have Not My Type by Evie Mitchell, which has gotten lots of good reviews and is by an author. It's a queer, I believe it's a queer love story, adult love story. So yeah, that's kind of like books that I plan right now to read that's Australian, and then who knows. And then yeah, so that's kind of the books that I have like books to read from, so I have books to read. And then lastly, I'm also gonna, as I said, I'm gonna do 3 readathons. Give me a little moment. The last one I am doing. Give me a little moment. I have to take so many pictures. There. It's the mid-year reading scramble, which is hosted by Margaret over at Word Nerd. I love her. This one is simply kind of meant to like to kind of read more books from your TBR to like if you haven't read some of your goals because it's mid-year, so like do some of those. So it's not really like, well, we have some prompts, but again, like if you just read one or two, cool, and it's kind of very easy prompts. It's not like specific prompts. The prompts are shortest book, newest purchase, summer release, lowest rated, 5-star prediction, highest rated, soft DNF, pre-order, fave genre, friends pick, most intimidating, previous TBR, indie or used, or fall release, or summer release. Yeah, so it's kind of quick, easy books like that, really. And yeah, it's prompts. I feel like, I mean, last month I did Tar, which like gave prompts. You had to read this book for like that point, like that day. But like usually refunds, you can just pick up what you want, what book you want, at whatever time of the month. So I feel like that's a good freedom to have, at least now after Tar. And yeah, also for mid-year scramble, I kind of, as I said, I kind of want to read some library books that I still haven't returned. I do also kind of want to read some of my own books because June, I also like, so far I've read, like I'm halfway to my goal of this year. I actually first have a goal like 100 books, and then I got pretty fast to it, so I upped it and upped it again. Now I think my goal is 180, around there, and I'm halfway to it because I read a lot. But I still have lots of unread own books. I've got lots of time to the library, done lots of audiobooks, but yeah, I have some own books. I have to check out those. I do. So I kind of plan to, in July, I kind of wanted to read one library and then one book and then kind of switch that way. So like I can read, because I have to read library books, but also have to read one's own. So yeah. So the library books are The Garden of Lost Secrets by A.M. Howell. This is a middle grade. I didn't know about before I found it, but it looks interesting. It's a historical middle grade, set in 1916 in England, First World War. There's secrets, mystery, and bravery, which all need really. Then we have A Deep Sea Duke by Lauren James. Some of these you'll notice are a bit thinner because I got them face off, so they're probably quicker reads. But yeah. And this one is gay YA novella. It is 105 pages. Sorry. And then we have A Damsel in Distress by P.G. Wodehouse. So I've read some Wodehouse. Actually, I've just read one. Yeah. I want to read more. And again, a thinner book. So yeah. Then we have So This Is Ever After by F.T. Lukens. This is a gay fantasy story. I believe I don't feel like it's a companion, but I might be wrong there. But it has a great cover, and I just, here for it. Sorry. Then we have How to Be a Hero by Kat Weldon, middle grade story. I have started, but just slightly, but yeah. Then we have a non-fiction, Med blick for humor, by Ingrid Nestos Mathisen. So this is a non-fiction about humor in middle grade books, which might ask yourself, why are you reading this? You don't work in a bookstore anymore. You're not a student anymore. You've given up on working in life, because I have. Check out my videos for that. Yes, but like I can still read about the reading world, even though I'm not professional in it. And I am on Bookstagram, and some publishers follow me. So yeah, I mean, if publishers want to sell me books or like want to like use me for like Bookstagram purposes, cool. Not that I think I'll ever be that good at Bookstagram, but well, I am slightly. I don't know. But yeah, I'm kind of interested in humor in no in middle grade books, so here for that. A comic book, Stjerner i mørket, which is all about refugees in Kenya. Then we have Anna og Frank by Gro Dale, which is a poem book. And then we have Ikke alle gjorde motstand under krigen av Jon Hjørnevik, also a poem book. I've read his poems before, and they're quite quick and funny. And yeah, looking forward to that. And then I went to the library yesterday, so this is a little surprise book library haul for you guys. We have Kilder til begeistring by Bjarte Arneson. So it's a Norwegian book. And this is essays, all kind of like essays slash short articles about like nice stuff happening in the world. So bus drivers who say hello to all the passengers, or yeah, just small nice things in every day. And yeah, looking forward to it. Like nice nonfiction. When nonfiction you often think is kind of dreary and sad, but sometimes it can also be nice. But I mean, nonfiction just means nonfiction, so it could be about nice things as well. Du Jente by Fatima Sarafedine. So I found this while looking for another book, but I found this instead. It's a YA about a girl living in Beirut. So interesting to have, and it's also by a Beirutean author. So that's kind of fun to read outside of the normal Anglo-Saxon world. And then we have How to Kill Men and Get Away with It by Cathy Brunt. So this, I found this on like different list of like books coming out this year, and I found it in the library. I'm like, yes, definitely getting that one. Then we have Utopia for Realists by Rutger Bergman. Oh yeah, I forgot to say like which book I plan to read for Folkefon, because I said what is, but I didn't say which book I plan to read for it. I'm just gonna do that now. So Folkefon, give me a little moment. I'm gonna find the prompts again. So we have fuck Zionism, which for that one I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna do Den lange uken, en grenseløs reise i Midtøsten, which is a story about travelogue in the Middle East. And they go in around Palestine, Israel, Lebanon. So, and it's a bit of a shocker book, but I feel like this could be good. I suppose I might pick up something else. I have found quite a lot like on audio, but might do this one at least. And then I'm going to do Hjelp, de drar til Sveits. De drar til Sveits by Mimir Kristjansson or Sofie Marhaug. So this is a book that works for fuck billionaires. So it's not like fuck as in romance, but like fuck like the idea of billionaires. And of course, like Folkefon, as with most readathons, you don't have to read English books, read whatever. This is a Norwegian book, as this you see. That's kind of what I end up finding for my library. Yeah, lately more and more Norwegian rich people have been moving to Switzerland because it's so expensive to be in Norway. I don't like all this tax, which like you have billions and billions of money and you argue. No. And also, Norway doesn't have that much tax. I'm pretty sure Denmark has more. And God, just childish idiots, and so this is a book about that. It's not like huge. It's just like 221 pages. And also you see the post. No Cheers has like 1 week's loan because in Norway you have some books where you can just read borrow them for 1 week. So yeah, I'm gonna read this soon. And then I want to read this for uh what was the what is the I have planned for this one again? Yeah, I suppose this could also be like fuck billionaires as well. Yeah. And fuck political apathy and fuck the police. I don't really have any. Fuck the police, I might have an audiobook for. And political apathy, I don't really have any books. Yeah, I do actually. I said no. Oh, and then I remembered. Yes, I do. Amerikansk valgkamp by Halvard Notaker, which is all about the American political society, political world. It came out in 2016, so it's a bit old, but it's during the Trump era, so it's newer-ish. So yeah. And then, of course, there's always I might also check out some other books that I haven't found right now, but yeah. Then we have more library books that aren't really focused on related, but they are library books. Ophelia Ever After by Raquel Marie. I'm just going to go quickly through because lots of books. Melissa by Alex Gino, middle grade. The Lucky List by Rachel Lippincott. A Stephen Hawking biography. The Old Guard, Volume 1. And Girl from the Sea, comic book. I have an N as last. No, it's not. Vavile Gerhardsnjort, which is a Norwegian book about an old Norwegian politician. Tilbakeslaget. Yeah, kind of about Andrew Tate and the modern people in the internet world and whatnot. Short to read. Full bias, Norwegian middle grade. Og Svart og kvinne, Black and Woman. So this is an essay about being a black and a woman in Zimbabwe. So yeah, interesting. Yeah, so that's the library books. And then, as I said, we also have some my own books that I want to read. Of course, I'm a mood reader, so I might just go randomly to my TBR shelf. But I have some books that I kind of want to check out. We have The Conductors, which kind of feel like you could say like fuck slavery because this is set during the slavery period in the US. It's kind of slavery but with magic. I've heard mixed things about this one though, but I suppose most books you have hear mixed things about. The Psychology of Time Travel by Kate Macarenas. A Magic Steeped in Poison by Judy T. Lin. Triumph by Dan Abnett. A Red Wolf by Brian Jacks. I've also started this one slightly. This is a British middle grade classic. And Lena Moore have talked about this one, so I might even want to look it up. I have this one and the third in the book because I forgot the third used. So yeah. Skip to the End by Molly James. Adult contemporary romance. 10 Steps to the Nuts. The Boy Band Murder Mystery. The Dragon Blood Ring by Amparo Ortiz. The Jasmine Throne by Tassa Shori. Alison Cook, The Treasure of the Incas. Also, I remember one book. Stay with me. I have to do it that way because my computer phone, my camera is being old, so I have to can't stop it. But yeah, fresh off the Incas, a middle grade. I have started slightly. Some books I have started slightly. And Conceal, Don't Feel by Jen Colnita. Oh, and like this last one. I'm also gonna do a book club read with a nice book club that I do in town. It's a reread for me, but first time in physical form. I did it you or other time on audio. It is Get a Life, Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert. Looking forward to this one. And then we have unwrapping. Because why not? You're here, I'm here. Why not unwrap together? But I have to. Where is the unwrap? Shouldn't there be a? I mean, sometimes figure out where you. Yeah, where you start to pull. There. I had ordered this last week, 2 weeks. No, yeah, last week to kind of try to read Tar, but it didn't come in time. But still, Pardon My Friendship by Farah Rochon. Sorry, by Farah Rochon. Yes, looking forward to this one. I love her books, and very nice cover. Nice pink cover. I like it. And it's set in New Orleans, which, yeah, I kind of still want to go to. Yeah, yeah. Anywho, yes. So that's, my dear friends, is my July TBR plans. And yeah, if you have any fun reading plans for July, you can post them in the comments. If you just want to say hi, you can do that. Or you can post an Australian flag, or you can post a book emoji. And I'll see you soon. Bye.